Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Grace and I'm a lifestyle content creator currently based in Accra, Ghana. Today I'm going to tell you guys how to make this beautiful, did I say beautiful? Big maxi knotless braids at home by yourself. If I can do it, you can do it. The word for today is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And the first thing you're going to be doing is making these braids by yourself at home. So before I get started, don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, comment, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get started. Who's excited to get braids?
Yeah! Hello there. First things first, let's give my hair a trim. So I had not trimmed my hair in bits and I just decided to trim it before I put it into a protective style. Whenever I trim my hair, I get so excited about how full it looks afterwards. I don't know why. Is it just me? Trimming your hair has several benefits, but do your research before you trim your hair. Nekodu beauty, asambete, tomato juice. Look at the volume, giving volume. Look at the volume. Okay, girl, she is that girl. So I got this hair at the local markets. You can get any hair that you like. I had a total of 5 bundles, but I think I used like 4 and some. Now, here comes the real kicker: parting your hair. You can either part your hair yourself or get someone to help you. And if you don't have anyone to help you, you have to use multiple mirrors like I did. But that's for another video. Parting on its own is very stressful, at least to me, so I just did it off camera. Your parting can either make or break your hairstyle. It wasn't the most easiest thing, and my parts are not perfect. Some are bigger than some are more chunky than some. But it's a learning curve and Hello again. Now let's start what we came into the room to do. So you divide your hair into 3 equal parts, as you can see. We'll call the first part A, second part B, and third part C. Now your grip is very important. But don't worry, the more you practice, the better you'll get. As you can see, I was struggling a bit. Gripping your hair very tightly, you're going to hold your hair as if you want to do a cornrow. You're going to do this at least twice before you feed in your extension or your braiding hair. Now, when you feed in your extension or braiding hair, remember that your extension are just 2 strands. So you use your braiding hair once, at most twice, and then you add another braiding hair. Make sure when you're adding the braiding hair the second time, it covers the particular hair strand that did not have the braiding hair at first. You're going to keep adding your braiding hair until you're satisfied with this size. The size of the braiding hair is going to affect the overall outcome of the hair, so take note of that. If you look closely, as I braid each strand, I am continuously turning my hands inwardly. This is me trying to fold in and hide my hair inside the braiding hair very neatly. Actually, this is my second attempt at braiding my own hair. So I'm not a pro yet, but we're getting there. One more thing, I forgot to add that at the start, I used the hair wax. You could use any hair wax of your choice. This is just to make it sleek, so it's optional. If you're not a fan of hair wax, you don't need to use it. And if you're also concerned about the hair wax becoming white or all of that stuff, I'll tell you how to make sure it doesn't get white before the end of this video. So keep watching. Another thing to take note of is, as I braid, I try to run my hands through the braiding hair. This ensures that it doesn't tangle and it makes the braiding process easier for you.
Even when they feel heavy, I'm proud of every part of me. I'm proud, I'm proud, proud of every part of me. I'm proud, so proud, proud of every part of me. Proud of these eyes, 'cause they see me.
Finally, we are at the front row. And to my surprise, this was actually a little bit difficult for me. Considering that this is the part of my hair that I can see, I thought it would be easier for me, but it wasn't the easiest part. As you can see, I struggled with gripping the hair and the perfect angle to braid my hair. So the front row wasn't as easy as I thought, but I made it work, right? I was very excited when I got to this point. Another thing I would like to note is that I used a blue hair wax, which I would not advise you use. I would advise you use a clear wax or a black hair wax. Now, the secret to preventing the hair wax from leaving a white residue is heat, essentially hot water. So, when you're done braiding your hair, you're going to get hot water and a piece of cloth. You're going to immerse this piece of cloth into the hot water, and after squeezing out the excesses, you are going to use it to press on your scalp gently. Now, you have to be very careful so you don't burn your scalp. This procedure removes the residue that the hair wax leaves on your hair that makes your hair white. Now, if you're not very careful, please get someone to help you do this part so you don't burn yourself.
I love you. 'Cause the time is stands still when I'm with you. Everything inside feels really new. Try to slow it down, but it doesn't work. Race it to the altar, get there first. My heart, it can't stop when the feeling hits. Hang the future.
So I used these curls to do my curls, and let me tell you, they were juicy. At first, some parts were not as curly as some, but for the most of it, it was very, very juicy. As you can see, very juicy, juicy curls. Now, the problem here is the curls did not start from the same place. And I know why. It was an oversight from my end. And I also could not trim it because some were longer than some. So I had to use it like that. Afterwards, I applied my mousse. See, don't be afraid to be generous with your mousse. Be generous. Don't be stingy, okay? Put the mousse everywhere to help your hair stay neat for longer and just give it an overall beautiful appearance. And 3, 2, 1.